If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
And take a look.
Call 724-658-5900. Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
Hello there, Newcastle. Very pleasant welcome to Newswatch, and as we stroll through and get the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Let's bring you up the weather first. 45, and it's cloudy, but I wouldn't call it as gray overcast as that looks. It just appears to be a little more dismal, but the dismality, if that's a word, will be coming, and that's unfortunate. Now, it's time to take a look at what's going on today. Some of you may be scratching your head, like, geez, he usually comes on with this big Newswatch and he's all fired up about the figures and everything else. And guess what? The State Department of Health, they didn't come out with figures today or do their usual press conference or anything like that. And there's been some question now as they've been commingling some terms that say, oh wait, this is probable coronavirus. This is a little bit of an inflated number here. In my humble opinion, I'm questioning what's going on because some of it didn't add up, especially when we looked at if you watched yesterday, and watched yesterday, and we went down by zip code. Well, there are not 60 active cases in Lawrence County. If anything, first of all, once the person dies, the case is no longer active. It's over. So she wasn't around today. Interesting enough. But this guy encourages voters to apply for a mail-in ballot. Governor Wolf is encouraging voters to apply for a mail-in ballot for the June 2nd primary. Could that be why you made us go till May 8th? The governor also announced that the Department of State has launched an awareness campaign to inform the public about the new primary election date and how to apply for a mail-in ballot, including 4.2 million in postcards, 4.2 million postcards to primary in-person voting at polling places will remain available. It's your civic duty. I agree wholeheartedly. Okay, it's also our civic duty to make sure that the vote is correct. So, with that, I would recommend you go to the polling place, because don't have the faith in the mail-in ballot. Now, this guy voted to keep businesses closed. Remember that when it's time to vote. Okay, ever since early on, Chris has not wanted to come around here. Invitations have been given. He doesn't send press releases. Even Toomey sends press releases. Not to mention Mike Kelly, always. Aaron Bernstein, always. But, Chris, you seem to have a problem with that. You know, I don't know, Chris. Could it be that you haven't brought any jobs here? Chris, could it be that there's been no manufacturing in Lawrence County that you could claim responsibility to? But he'll call you and tell you happy birthday, won't you, Chris? And our Secretary of Health will tell you wash your hands and sing it twice. I agree with washing your hands, but let's get the numbers straight. As we continue on Newswatch, Marietta, thank you for the kind comments. Here's a little fake news. That local leaders don't want things to reopen. And it figures it's from the New York Times. When you don't open, you don't collect taxes. and then cities go bankrupt. People get laid off. Example, Newcastle. Shout out to Mayor Chris Fry. Everybody's with you. This is some pretty tough going, and I don't think anybody deserves that in their first term. Hang in there, Chris. Now, Pennsylvania, Earth Day. Yeah, that's coming up. Does that make any? Bringing Pennsylvanians together through Earth, we were apart. Okay. You've got Department of Environment, Transportation, Agriculture, and the Department of Conservation. Since the first Earth Day in 1970, we have seen streams and rivers that used to run orange from acid mine discharge be restored to a visible trout fishery. Okay. Secretary of Natural Resources Cindy Adam Dunn and Russell Redding all espousing about Earth Day, and hey, great for them. Yeah, I wish them the best. I really do. So this also and I want you to think about this, because this is really interesting. Attorney General Bill Barr took a clear swipe Tuesday at the state restrictions on citizens during the corona pandemic, including not only that people could sue over measures that go too far, but the Justice Department could end up siding with them against the states. In an appearance on Hewitt Radio, Barr specified that some legal issues raised by state orders, like house arrest, and how they could lead to the federal government getting involved. Our federal constitutional rights don't go away in an emergency. They constrain what the government does, Barr said in Tuesday's interview. And in circumstances like this, they put the government the burden to make sure whatever burden it's put on our Constitution, liberals are strictly necessary to deal with the problem. So basically, what Matt Barr is saying is you're not allowed to just lock people down and choose the big box store over the little mom and pop store on the corner. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to give you one more before we go to our break. The Wolf administration announces business loan deferrals. And this a big issue. Today, Community and Economic Affairs Dennis Devon announced that Pennsylvania Industrial Development Authority, their monthly meeting, and the Financing Authority are deferring the loans, and that the mutual dates of the amortization schedules of the application are extended by 3 additional calendar months. Okay, that because we've got nothing coming in. Now we're going to go to sports, And today's sports, as I have to look over my shoulder, is Newcastle High School football versus St. Pete's. We'll take a look. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
This is taken by Alex Hunting. Money right now by 37. Newcastle 6, Peters Township 0.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit you.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Hello and welcome back to Newswatch. At the bottom of our screen, feel free to donate to your community television station. Right there, the instructions, and we thank you. Now, 45 outside Newcastle. The insurance department issues notice to insurers, highlighted temporary licensure process during COVID-19. Now, if you don't know, to get an insurance license, you have to study, take a test. You got to know what you're talking about. Well, Insurance Commissioner Judge Galtman announced that the insurance department submitted to the Pennsylvania Bulletin a notice to all the state insurance companies and agencies. The notice outlines the process for which issuance of temporary producer licenses to those qualifying individuals desiring to become a Pennsylvania resident insurance producer during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, what's interesting about that is it is a direct. The producers, they were deemed a non-essential life business, and I just wonder how that's working. Let's say happy birthday to Sharon Comiso, Kathy Van Horn, Ron Pegley, Carol, Deb Black, Sharon, Nikki Hale, and Callie Waskell. Very happy birthday. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake. Oh, wait. Townsend, Judy Connor, and Preston Flannery, Pashbel Nurtai, Kristen Suber, Kim Martin, Kayla Costa, and Adam Treleski. That rounds out that group. And Frank Harvey, thanks for following NCTV45. And we can't listen. We have advertising and sponsorship rates. We'll be glad to talk to you about them. Support and resources for victims and survivors of domestic violence and or sexual assault are available. So they want you to know that that part is still open. And then we're going to talk about the new date, June 2nd. That's the voting date. And remember, they said about the mail-in. So I do remind you about that. Now, as we continue on, we told you about Chris. Let's see, as my monitor slowed up. When we get back, we're going to talk about Mike Kelly. And that last story was on Chris Sonata and voting to keep everything locked up. So, let's give you the weather. Currently in Newcastle, 45, wind chill 40 degrees, humidity 33%, wind speed southwest at 10, gusting to 18, barometric pressure 30.04, dew point 17, and visibility is 10. Now, so with that all being said, here's that look at radar. Rain driving in from the lake and bearing down right on top of us. And this, the Pittsburgh radar, and you can see doesn't go up to the lake, but you can, Cleveland radar covers the lake, and then it's all the way down. Coming into the Youngstown area, should be around shortly. So let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather, and sponsored by BSB's Easy Clean Car Wash and Tuscany Square. Tonight, overnight low of 34, and I'm just telling you before we get there because I put the freshest stuff out. We'll be right back.
Big Shot Bob's are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you'll see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bob's will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's rainy low of 34, how is your Thursday looking? Well, folks, unfortunately, I have to say more of the same. Okay, as you take a look, you see radar. And Cleveland showing that rain as just coming off the lake. Well, folks, the national radar is going to show you the same picture, but it's going to look a little more ominous, okay, as right to our northwest you see that cloud cover, and it is heading our way. So, without any further ado, your forecast, here it is. Lawrence County 45 weather, 34 last night and rain. And your Thursday, well, rain, high of 53, and the possibility 90%. So you're getting wet, no doubt about it. And then you get into Thursday night. The rain continues, 90% chance. And overnight low, 45. Friday, the rain continues. Mostly cloudy, a high of 57. Friday night, we go to a mostly cloudy 39. In time for Saturday for the rain to continue. Even the rain needs to get a little sleep. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 60% chance of rain. Saturday night, the rain continues. Overnight low of 43, 80% chance of rain. Sunday, yes, showers, cloudy, 50, the rain continues, 70% chance. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 34. The rain continues, 60% chance. Now, Monday, Karen, get out the suntan lotion. Mostly sunny and 53. Monday night, partly cloudy, 36. So we'll take that, and your Tuesday, partly sunny with a high of 59. A slight chance of a shower on Tuesday, but you're going to be okay. Now, well, folks, I'm sorry, but that's the way that cookie crumbles as we get there towards Tuesday, and there's the sunshine. Now, that was Lawrence County.
one great dining experience.
Standing.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you
Meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating. Their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, we're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
And we're back. A few things here. Mike Kelly reminds you that his office is open, and if you need help, he's going to be there for you. As with the stimulus program, the Paycheck Protection Program, pandemic unemployment insurance for self-employed, and the PPE and supplies business interchange directory. So Mike Kelly, we thank you for that information as we continue on with Newswatch. The Department of Agriculture confirms the first spotted lantern hatch. Okay, they found it in Philadelphia, and urges residents to be vigilant and take those out. PA Career Link Planning, and welcome to PA as they're getting ready for their reopening. And no Department of Health after yesterday's figures, and I guess with the issuance that they had, they put out nothing. Lil Betts, thanks for watching NCTV45. And as we continue on, I'm going over to take care of an individual that needs to be taken care of as we look at this. And we'll continue on with Newswatch and take care of it. So with that being said, let's go to this for a wrap-up.
Gotta get them in Newcastle, I'll try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, that's going to do it here at NCTV45. We thank you for watching. And as we always say, make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, well, NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. Now, make sure that you get that second glass of lemonade, iced tea, whatever it may be, and have a pleasant evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great evening, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.
Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy